Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. In this video tutorial, I will show you how to draw the assignment W3A5. On the screen, you can see the sketching of the component, and in this exercise, you need to extrude the sketch into two different directions, direction 1 and direction 2. So let's get started. So this is the object that I have drawn earlier. Start with File and select New, select Standard and Create. Then select sketch. Make sure you start with 2D sketch. Then select the XY plane. Then you can see there is a dot on the screen. So this is our origin. And let's start by drawing a line on this origin from the far left going to the far right. Make sure the line top of the origin. Right click, select OK. Select this line, right click and select construction. Now, using the function circle, we will draw a few circles. Start with the 13 diameter, and then a second circle 92. This is the center of the drawing. The line should be longer, so this line to be longer. Then let's put it. Then using this function line, let's create a line like this. When you move your cursor, you will see that there are two values that are changing according to the position of your cursor, the length and also the angle. Press tab to highlight the angle and change to 30. Press enter. Right click, select it. Do the same, repeat the same step, but this time around, the lines pointing downward, angle still 30. Press OK. Right click, select OK, and then select the line that you draw just now and categorize it as construction. Similar to the one bottom below, categorize it as, select properly, categorize as construction. So now, using the function arc and arc center point, we will draw a few curves. Starting clicking at the origin and move your cursor on top of the dotted line, and then key in the value 82. Press enter. The line will start here and move your cursor downwards until it reach this point at the bottom. Repeat a few more times. Second one, the value should be 69. Press enter. Click over here. And then the third one, make sure your cursor is on top of this purple line. You will know whether you do it right or wrong. If the line is white, meaning that your cursor is not on top of the line. So move your cursor on top of the white line until it becomes purple. Key in the number 56. Press enter and move your cursor down. Create the third curve. And then using the function circle, select click on the center curve, and then click on the outer curve. Repeat at the bottom. Now select the function line. So you might want to zoom out a bit and do a line from far right to the far left. Right click and select OK. And using the dimension function, select this line and the center line. The length should be 10. So now you can see that there is a line over here. And then using the mirror function, select the line that you draw just now and select the mirror line. Select the line at the center over here and select apply. So you can see suddenly when you click apply, there is another line appear at the bottom part of the drawing. select done. Using the function trim over here, you want to use this one to remove any unwanted line that you do not need. This one you might want to refer to the question to see which line that you do not need, so that you can remove the lines. If there are something that you cannot remove, it's fine, we just remove it in another way. Right click, select OK, select this line, and using your keyboard you can press delete to remove the line. So there is another 2 circles that we need to draw. Select the function circle, and then the value here should be 15. Press enter. Below at the bottom the value should be 15, and press enter. Using the function fillet, here select fillet, change the value to 5. Select these lines and the bottom line over here to create a curve with 5 mm radius. And then select trim. We continue to remove the line. And this part you might want to be extra careful, this part over here, because there is always an extra line over here. If you forget to remove this line, later you have problem when you want to extrude. Don't forget to check at the bottom. Remove also this small portion of the line. Also remove this line and also remove this line. So we have completed on the right hand side of the component, and now we need to draw on the left hand side of the component. Left hand side is a little bit complicated because it have too many lines and also too many angles. So let me show you how to do it. And you can see that the shape of the left hand side of the component is looked like a fish tail. So using the function line, I'm just going to randomly draw the shape first. Line, start over here, down. The dimension no need to be accurate for now, because later we'll define it accurately using the function dimension. Now just to create the shape first, to remove the unwanted lines that we don't need. Okay, now using the function dimension, we will try to assign the correct shape to the left hand side of the component. We start with this one first. The value should be 25. This one, it become a bit weird. So this one, just delete for now. Then we will repair. Similar to this line, the distance should be 25. Enter. And the angle over here, 75. Press enter. Go to the bottom, 75. And the distance, origin, point over here, 9. Enter. Go to the bottom part also for the same, 9. Then draw a line over here, and And the dimension between this line, the origin should be 90. Now we can remove the outer lines over here. Now we almost get the shape that we want, except that there is an angle over here that we need to create. So using the function line, create this one, go down over here, but and go back here. And the shape or the value is random for now. Then trim this part and the length. Let's define the length first. This one should be 10. One should also be 10. But we remove. But and now I'm going to do is 8 degrees. This one is a bit dated. Using the function line, start from this point down, and again go to the angle 28 divide by 2 and press enter. Now you have in degrees line going over here. Then you have the line one, just place it here first, and using the dimension function, we're going to place the line at the correct position. Distance should be, then we remove trim and also the top part here. Then still left with one more line over here. Using the function mirror, select this line, direct mirror line, and select this dotted line at the center. Select apply. Now you can see the line automatically appear over here, and select done. If you have almost done the sketch of the component, for one we need to trim. Need to have a final check on your sketching to make sure that everything looks good, so that when you want to extrude, there will be no problem. Okay, now when you satisfied with the sketching, select finish sketch, and then select extrude, select the area. So in this case, you need to manually select the area that you want to extrude. Okay, and then you can see the shape is already takes place. And then in this case, the direction you need to select asymmetric, so that they have direction A and direction B. Direction A is 10 millimeter and direction B is 15 millimeter. Direction A, they have an angle of negative 35. And for B, there is no angle. So now you can see that the object is similar to the one that I showed in the beginning of the video. And you can play around to see that the shape has taken place. This tutorial is a bit, I think, a bit complex. I hope you can learn to use the software, how to do a proper dimension. Some shapes you have to draw it first to get the shape, and then to fine tune using the dimension function. So thank you very much for watching my video. All the best in your exercise.